We have a second.
Hello, everyone. John Resendez. I actually have two comments today. The first will be on behalf of the Frontera Land Alliance, and the second is more of a personal comment. So regarding Frontera, I just wanted to inform all of you, Madam Chair, your comments at the beginning of the presentation were very prescient. I quite appreciate them. Education and stewardship of this land and this water is the most important thing that I think all of you do, and that is, I think, without question. So something that Frontera is doing is, given the three properties that we are stewarding, Napland, Lost Dog, and Wrestler Canyon. Those are 3 of the 5 properties that we have established a new Junior Explorer program. And I give massive credit to our staff, our Executive Director, Janae Renaud-Field, to Katia Gonzalez-Vidia Orone, but also to Rocio Ronquillo, who's also your employee as well. She is an indispensable member of this community and highly valuable. They have been educating children going to each of these properties to teach them about the water recharge, to teach them about the importance of arroyos, to teach them about the wildlife that is protected there. And this, again, this is on land that you steward. So I wanted to make sure that you are aware of this program. And if you have not seen this on social media or out there in the public sphere, please do so. It is a very important program that is, again, on your land and on your properties. So that, and we are very appreciative of that opportunity and look forward to doing more of that work with you in the future. I also know that our staff has been in contact with your staff about a series of videos. I know there was a great video shared here in February. We'd like to do some of that work together, highlighting the work that we are doing to preserve these open spaces. So now I'm going to take my Frontera hat off, and I'd like to talk to you today about an existential threat facing the Rio Bosque. This is not about the cement plant. This is about the TxDOT border highway expansion that is planned for the area in Socorro there to allegedly alleviate the traffic on Socorro Road. Now, I understand the need for transportation. I think there are certainly many more creative solutions that we can come up with than a 20th century idea of expanding another highway, but that is not what I'm here to talk about today. The border highway for Rio Bosque, there are 3, and I'm only getting these plans yesterday, so I apologize for not having a map to be able to show you, but there are 3 routes that are planned right now. The first one is planned directly along the border wall, and for anyone who has been to Rio Bosque, you know that the Bosque touches the border wall. The other 2 are along the canal on the east side of the Bosque, and they would be, all of the plans have the highway passing directly over the water and directly over the wetland. I'm not talking perpendicular, they're going to parallel the wetland, but either in the single buttress, I'm actually going to show you a picture here, either in the single buttress or the double buttress configuration, this goes directly over the wetland. That's unacceptable. This is land that you steward. There is a water retention pond that you're planning for directly south of the Rio Bosque that is going to hold even more water, and the highway is going to go through that as well. Think about the runoff. Think about the trash. Think about the air pollution. What about the wildlife? These listening sections from TxDOT have talked about nets. Nets aren't going to prevent wildlife from crossing over the highway regardless of what side it's on. They're going to be a death trap for the birds and the flying insects that are trying to avoid this highway. We're talking about the only true freshwater wetland in the county. The Keystone Heritage Park is a saline wetland. It is very important for water birds, but it does not support a large number of fish, does not support a large number of insects. And you may say, well, there's also I-10 that passes directly by Keystone Wetland and also the rail. The I-10 is a mound. It is not buttressed and it is not over the wetland. It is off to the side, and it is not preventing the water birds and other animals from nesting there. I'm asking 3 things of the Public Service Board regarding this particular topic. First, I would like you to step up and issue a moratorium on the expansion of the border highway with TxDOT, because again, it will functionally kill Rio Bosque. It will. 2, I would like you to work with the City Office of Climate Resilience with Nicole Alderette-Farini to talk about carbon credits for securing the Rio Bosque wetland. We just saw a brilliant presentation about the bond rates and everything that's gone on in reducing the bond rates. Carbon credits are a brilliant opportunity for this city to offset emissions, to prove its resilience, to actually make money off of the wetland. This is more than just cultural heritage and more than just protecting and preserving a natural wetland that this organization is stewarding, but it is also a way to work on the bond rate. It is a way for for this city to profit off of the preservation of this wetland, which I can guarantee no carbon credit underwriter is going to underwrite carbon credits for a wetland that has a highway passing over it, or that has a cloverleaf intersection planned for the visitor center and that parking lot, which is one of the pathways. And third, if you are not able to accomplish those things, I would ask you to please remove Rio Bosque from the EP Water website, because that would no longer be stewarding that piece of property. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you for your comments. We'll make sure that, I don't know if El Paso Water can provide public comments. TxDOT should have a public outreach and comment opportunity.
May 1st and 2nd, May 1st at Clinton High School and May 2nd at Western Tech University. And I would also ask each of you, I know there are many UTEP alum or faculty here, I would ask you to speak with Dr. Elizabeth Walsh.
Okay.
She is part of the stewards for UTEP. I know that there's a work together between EP Water and UTEP to steward this land. Please talk to Dr. Walsh.
Thank you.
This is an existential threat to the wetland. I'm not even talking about the cement plant. I'm talking about the highway. This is a big problem.
John?
So at some point in time, we'll bring the situation to you. We just had the first meeting. The TxDOT presented these three alternatives that Mr. Resendez is mentioning just a couple of weeks ago. So we're trying to figure out what other alternatives might exist.
We're running out of time.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Resendez.